Hey guys, I hope you've all had a good weekend. So I tried something new out this weekend. I've seen loads of photographers do like behind the scenes type filming of their weddings, and I thought that'd be something that would be seriously cool to try. I also thought it might be an opportunity to share a little bit of film footage with clients, but not in a kind of professional videography way, more in a kind of raw, uncut type way. So I got myself a GoPro Hero 6, set about giving it a test before the wedding, tried my card in it, I'd done some test footage, uploaded it, synced it with my phone. It all went well until I got to the actual wedding. I thought it was an opportunity to talk about how tricky it is to actually field test kit without actually being able to recreate the equivalent situation in a wedding, because weddings are such unique events. I mean, you're 10 hours in all kind of different weather conditions. You know, kit is on and off your camera all the time and everything. And really, I think the situation with this and in terms of it not working properly, I think it's either a card compatibility issue or a software issue. But what happened was, I just wanted to kind of share the experience with you. So when I was at my wedding on Friday at the Shireburn Arms, I popped it on top of my camera and just recorded some bits and pieces of footage. Now, not all of the footage that looked as if it recorded actually recorded. So I got some gorgeous bits during the ceremony, so that was all great. I was kind of concerned though, because I thought, okay, wait, it's literally just that button on and off, you start and stop record, that's it. That's as complicated as it is, really. At least that's my understanding. Maybe that's why I've got it wrong. If you're a wedding photographer and you shoot a bunch of weddings, you'll know you kind of have like your muscle memory in terms of putting your kit away at the end of the night. You know where everything goes, everything has a place, and you have a system. Well, this is not part of that system yet. And I got up the following morning, started putting all my kit on charge for my wedding on the Sunday, the day after. Could I find the GoPro? No. I went through all my bags about 5 times. I checked my car and I could not find it anywhere. Now, this thing is tiny. And I was thinking, I don't want to like report it as lost if it's just been shoved somewhere. Anyway, it did turn up and I only found it in the evening. And it was wedged between the mechanics of my car seat and my car. So if you notice, I have scratched it already. Literally 24 hours I've owned this thing. Well, 48, and I've battered it. So yeah, it meant that I didn't really have the chance to test it out on Saturday and kind of get to the bottom of whatever was going wrong. So I took it to the wedding on Sunday. And the wedding on Sunday was a different situation because it was a really kind of intimate candlelit ceremony. And it meant that it was more obvious that I was filming. I hadn't let my couples know about it. They weren't aware that I was filming. So I kind of just wanted to be really discreet because I did want to be able to road test it and see how it performed. But at the wedding on Sunday, I actually had guests behind me, which wouldn't have been so bad had the screen on this not read card failure in bright red. When I realised I had to just turn it off. And then one of the guests had seen me filming, and turns out it was a bride from a previous wedding, so it kind of wasn't as bad. But she was like, "Oh, are you filming?" And I was like, "Do you know what? No, actually." I had intended to film. It's not quite gone to plan. You know, I think it just does highlight the difficulty of actually road testing kit without actually road testing it, you know. Anyway, so all the files from Sunday were corrupt, so I was absolutely gutted. And the thing is, it recorded okay on the Friday, but obviously there was some sort of issue. So I'm looking forward to getting to the bottom of what caused it. But in terms of how it felt using my camera with this on top, I barely even noticed it. It's way lighter than a flash gun. I didn't feel as if it caught on anything. I got this cool adapter from Amazon for it was less than £7 that just fits on my hot shoe. So that was really handy. And I'm doing a blog post to accompany this, so there's a link in there. The quality of the video and everything was actually really good. I just need to work out whether it's a faulty camera, a faulty card, or a software problem. So I've done another software update. I've bought another card directly from GoPro. So this is the thing. I'd got a card that GoPro say is compatible, and it would look like it might not be. But I might have got a dud card. The jury's out really on whether this is going to be practical or not. I really hope it will be. I do think it's a cool little bit of kit. But I was just kind of mortified at my wedding on Sunday when, you know, I hadn't realised before I got there that they were going to go for the full-on candlelit situation. It was a fairly short notice booking, so I didn't have quite the same information as I usually have. I mean, I'm still glad I tried it, but I'm so gutted. Like, even though I know the couple weren't expecting files, that feeling of something malfunctioning and you don't know how to fix it, it's just a wedding day as well. It's really, really frustrating. I don't think it's a complete chuck it in the sea just yet. So fingers crossed that I can get this sorted and use it at future weddings in August. It'd be great to hear your opinion if you've used GoPro 6. Have you had any technical issues with it? Have you had any card problems? Feel free to share your kind of advice and input and everything. I've got another week or so until my next wedding, so I've got some time to properly kind of try it out a bit more. So fingers crossed I get it sorted for my next bunch of weddings in August. So feel free to just leave a comment below, subscribe to my channel, or comment on the blog post. All right, cheers. Thanks a lot.